Cup of Nations, no. One the information be about referees. On say yes, say AFCON we know. A quite be also. Or say Ghana, Timmy boy homoding. You need any reason not to do well. There be. We have to do well. And komo kakra about AFCON referees, no. And the news kakra so about the African Cup of Nations. Ghana Football Association so on my information kakra about how referees no more money at the etie. And as we did in komo kakra, we will just revisit some of the issues that were raised here. So but yen shall see or say Sadio Mane and a Kasafa African Cup of Nations no. Now no na say my work can say CCAE who say AFCON we be one of the toughest African tournaments. Senegal say omodupa when we begin to look at the teams I was Senegal who say Africa is also pay manya woman footballers ni see can see ye doing very very well. Open top 2 in my books. Mamiya 5 near Huntoying. Me 5 I'll go for Senegal, Nigeria, Algeria, Morocco, and I think Ghana. Ghana. Yeah, sure, Ghana. Hey, Ivory Coast, they're also doing very, very well. And Nina wa, but Enumu and Sadio Mane say this AFCON is going to be a very, very, very tough one. Now, eno everywhere. John Mikel Obi, ono so akasa, on so no saying, or kasa kakra, on a kase, oba Chelsea na say Abramovich playing be CEO no pa na just be coach edino. Or say Nigeria are always favorites. Nigeria are always favorites to win the African Cup of Nations. Okay. In other news, Jürgen Klopp say Obi ayam hihye no. Ayam hihye atiesi Premier League no so. Na ayam hihye atiesi Premier League no so na say amanfo hu say Kevin De Bruyne or training. De Bruyne na wo ba no say mami ko tu no say the whole country is shaking. The whole country is shaking because Kevin De Bruyne is warming up. And no ewo. Then reports also be free Manchester United they but say Jadon Sancho on way pushy. He's pushing and he keeps pushing. So be joining Borussia Dortmund on loan. Okay. Nottingham Forest financial fair play at Omu. And also a home common Sergio Reguilon may or would be joining Tottenham Hotspur from Manchester United. No, he'll be joining Tottenham Hotspur from Manchester United. Now, when Rooney is sacked, now the story of when Rooney, no, enya asempapa, wasasa upekucha wasa uwiase na ye when Rooney. Against the check do and our boy Juman kama and akuya okay akuya okay say they are type no and na ba mo kan nya ba for picture ka be boa ba for Oyerepa Radio otumfo ma rehne and na wodi mfie 70 years today. What when you feel nyame nhira na na pia and na ba for Oyerepa Radio na woda wodi mfie 70 years. So he's climbed the 7th ladder. I mean, it's unya 70. And no in itself, just a nyame ehira. So, now no 31st, na yam mommy birthday, 31st on the last day. Kaka krebi go the following year. But for nyame ehira na ene diwa woda na nya woda pa. So when Rooney sacked from Birmingham City, after 15 games. Wasa Rooney onim coaching. Na ade baako wo Manchester United omo legends no. Eba coaching omo nya ade. Minim se mo hwa. Omo nya ade kura se kasasa na oya ade. Obi antimi wo mo. When Rooney say what tenase no ochereche ball mu a. Eso wasa ye yinadi. Gary Neville baako bi do coaching ma kura anyeyi. Ono so wasa. Ena cheso omo nyina rangex mrebi. Omo man kwan so me ono kura no. Olego na social ono oya ade kura no. Enkoye ensheda enkoye Man United for legend no. Sir Alex Ferguson o chiro made a na womfa coaching ne nka ho. Enti wo say when Rooney was told his time at Birmingham City manager was up after just 15 games. He was shocked. Onim say Rooney time wa walk on na enkofo no bomodin. Birmingham no mo ya de pa Rooney ko eno anu no. Having signed a 3.5-year contract, the former England striker was under the impression he had joined a long-term project. Rooney had enjoyed an open dialogue with the club hierarchy, including Chief Executive Gary Cook and Director of Football Craig Gardner, and there had been no indication their faith in him was waning. Birmingham won just 2 of Rooney's 15 games. Coach, 15 games or we knew 2 Rooney wasa. But even after his most recent defeat, at Leeds United on New Year's Day, he has spoken bullishly of being a fighter. Why a fighter 15 matches watch it too, Rooney wasa. Okay, so that run has seen Birmingham slide from 6th. Yedi team Richard Rooney insa. Na Birmingham omotoso ensia. Rooney awenyamianim the team na gotoso 20th. Ewie in the championship table, just 6 points above the relegation zone. The supporters had never warmed to Rooney after he replaced popular John Eustace. And by the end of Monday's game, their cries of "Will Rooney get out of our club" left nobody in any doubt that their minds were made up. As less than 24 hours later, the club's executives reached the same conclusion. Yai Rooney adi. Birmingham players were told as they arrived at the club's temporary training ground at Hanley in Arden yesterday morning. Again, the news was greeted with surprise, but perhaps some relief. To say, so called Birmingham woman in a told Rooney awasano yapamno Emma Oko. Somewhere on their philango. Okay, Kevin De Bruyne is warming up, and the whole country is shaking. Jurgen Klopp, Salah were joining Thierry Henry and Harry Kane in their Premier League players to contribute over 20 plus goals and assists every season. Congratulations to Mo Salah. Obon home on the Empire. Brighton and West Ham draw. West Ham ya na no omuche Arsenal pa omuche Manchester pa yenyina ye ntimi omo. AC Milan so share Cagliari 4-1. Coppa Italia round of 60. We deserve to win Dizebi na Kasano. Rafael Varane so the contract be na Oman treat mu amano. No any kind. Okay. Now, Ghana Football Association at the feel like a crab say the top 10 most games officiated after match day 17. Ghana League no round 1 no abewe. Afi ni ebe called second round. And there you be the referee for komo kakra. Na bomo say referee na friend Julian no. Only D the highest number of games. And out of the 17 weeks, Julian enya 9 out of the 17. I had the 9. Etian Kadie. Jacob Aduntera on officiate 7 matches. Mohamed Misbao 7 matches. Imoro Osman 7 matches. 17 no. Afe Collins Amwa Reginald. Salom Yao Bless. Hey. Joseph Kofi, Franklin Akumate, Gabriel Pukwain, and Rostum Sanagwe, Omunyanya 6 matches each. Ediana Enya the most home wins. Out of the 17 matches, Ediana winning 8 matches with ye. nso atremanya 6 wins and a nations and so enya 6 wins kodoko efie omanya ade papa sa but away they will had the most away wins 4 and abrekum Chelsea sunya 3 Black Stars woman and ebedi honkomo pa no report na say 23 players trained yesterday Abrankasi Dr. Kwame Chase Sports Complex. Just 4. They were short of 4 players, but all of them are joining because at time West Ham for the churches, so no, Kudus was not in the team, and Sana na etie. Now, after young African Cup of Nations, no, I who some kakra say 26 referees total of 26 referees and a calf every woman. Now, 26 referees, no. Emu 30, so 30 referees, also assistants. And a 12, VAR. To Cambo Mayenwe, 42, 26, 68 referees, I'm sure. 68. Referees, Marco 68. And a war Africa ha. Calf, some Merena, AFCON, on Bibiancoso. Now, him say, of the 68, you know, referees, center referees near 26. Okay. Assistant referees near 30. And a VAR 12. Ghana ni back na 66 mu. Na Ghana ni no mkwa ya mena ni bi oko VAR. Daniel ni ayilai VAR no koye ya mena nyina mbi ti AFCON na ebo no yenhu se Ghana ni bia ejinam odi referee because VAR from the yenhu omu enti yenya Ghana ni bia wo na be de yenya ni on se eni o referee no Daniel ayi no hwe se Ghana ye top 10 most officiated the after Madi 17 no. Danela idiam and it's just 1 year warm up here. Julian Nuno di 9, Jacoba Duntera di 7, Mohamed Mezrao 7, Imo Osman 7, Collins Amwa Reginald, Salom Yao Bless, Joseph Kopi, Franklin Akumate, Gabriel Pokwahin, Rosum Senagbe 666. So say the highest number Daniel I could have officiated 5. Never na kafa friend. Ono ni Chrome League gra oni bi. Ni Chrome League no oni bi. Eti kafa friend no we na nima no so ye match last. On 10 ni matches. Enti no ye de okọ edem ho na VAR. Go shena and shano akwa ready amaye. So that is the story of Daniel ni the ayi lai. Okay, no obeko VAR them on my bonting and me no tournament no. A chassis on the 13th, now ending on the 11th. Ti Ghana need ye Ghana referee be out hot near. Okay, so now here. Enra ye di juma ni di nkomo yes ye di nkomo na ye be say we just take a recount kakra bi ansa na yaba Chastela ono okasa kakra de di kan o say tournament na ye kono ye be say ya ade a ye nya gidie e wo players no nye coach na coach ndi oba yi obi bi track wa kire to Charles Taylor, the coach virtually has nothing to offer. Oni ade bi obetima ya abo anemum ye wo gidie ene mpaibo bia e wo say de ma ye players no. Charles Taylor ne de no. Wo sa editu dwa say ade e ha no pa wo say Ghana for ye hwene yesesa. Ene sa ye players na ombobo Ghana ye from local players no. Onu di obenya change brofo local no. name from professional players. So there's a professional there. Omo mo abontin no mo hanya professional shots and anya sanity. But say those who play in Ghana should not be referred to as local players. Name them was here from professional players, according to Charles Taylor. And now Onyadaje and Okan the speciality. Adiema Richmond Lamti Oyestronko nunti kwenya. And of course some people argued and challenged say no na e can say Yemfre Lamti first e be say coach o be chemu Kobe Mensah wono ene kan it say that's on the can first, but whatever it is no and Abrante when your opportunity na yensusum pushi no your mompa say obetumi catch the eye of the technical people no matter say ebi ombema no we be and chas kanafe yembra
but this guy is still a good no say guy go crowd that there be we win it because he first 11 since by in first 11 they be the powerful with you and I won't positive be with you it may kono me am feeling two coaches so you feeling two players there
that's a better is na odwani in coaches in the best selection
na coach your selection there the better results after with my competition after.
Oh, okay. To me, I'm feeling two coaches. I'm feeling two players, so.
I'm feeling two players, because all our best selection at all. Because the idea is no one boys in the bomb. It's the air cannon boys in which you are in. Yeah, out there, players, no one more. Yes, the coach, because funny put on the young people, you information here, what's our funny. The only other idea.
Yeah, they coaches, no.
Me and I wish no more give no more film. You, and you only have to get to Sandy man. So now you focus on boys and it's when you're my Ghana.
And I'm on my throne, on my trouble, ne plan at this strategy. Or say a movie.
Now, I will just probably get through Baba. Sorry. It's not probably my junior 2 I had a little match of first. I would mention. And yet, that information is our fine. Let the go in here. Since all work or me, what is that? Okay. And need number.
Okay, and man, just a chance there. One said that any even beyond my coaches, no, but or say players, no, a moment there, some fighting for Ghana. We are still talking about the Black Stars and how the Black Stars should do well. Yem fan say there na obi anya everybody mami ni nkomo kakra me ne ora kujofiano ono ye Gaka chairman, and this is not about Gaka chairman. I mean his association with the national teams, no. Okay. Let's just say we a pa mum a pa kwesi second year zakes na pa morning.
Morning, Timer.
Hello, pa.
Good morning, Timer.
Okay. My debut of form kakra was it me na me ye. Hello.
Hello, Timer.
Good. Pana, me ya careful kakra. Say uda is you as akazana is oko board. Ya elevate you and I say uda is you no.
But I say see you.
Oh, okay. When I me tie na say oko board enti no. Me say a true supporter of the Black Stars. I've seen your arguments and other things elsewhere. But this is a Black Stars. In the last 2 tournaments, you attempted friendly matches now America. It wasn't the best of results. Impo during qualifiers near the Ebesha we struggle. Now the Black Stars are going back to Ivory Coast in 1984. Yekoji and Mguasiana Ewosro with one of our best set of players. But looking at players, ya free warm 27 players, any tournament. He said the AC Conway. Yenya hope be.
Yo, Tamara, I'm in chair, I'm in chair, I shall form a share Oyerepa TV and okay.
Okay.
And okay, so Oshe Blasters modern ball recently on AFCON Nadia, and so any. And so now we can Oshe this particular team no crampa.
What have we said wrong? And as a DNA, Padena, Emomunya, dear Nomunya, because we are trying to solve problems. I be my acquaintance. Kasa be saying a ye, saying a ye. With my examples, Kakra.
Oh, Kasa Chiche, who's time?
Because there were 3 key strikers in this team. Inaki, Semenyo, and Jonathan Soa. Kaben is saying.
Me prefer Inaki.
Okay.
Say Inaki Belly the attack no.
Okay.
Because Oba and your man farmer no but Oshe the last game no boy na. You be when you brand no boy no. Pampara so last meet. Time I have 4 weeks ago Kenya go my no. And I mean me tasha Inaki pa o was saying.
Okay.
And me prefer say Semenyo is another good striker but I think say Akanikaka.
Okay.
I said ne vim no shadam by so dia vim na Inaki show no the last game against Madagascar no. Me prefer say they use Inaki.
But medasena ehfa na edura we wouldn't have been disappointing. Which stage of the tournament now? Obviously it's me drew yeah there.
Time I was squad way. I mean, I think the semi-finals and
wow. Let's just say in effect, we can win.
Oh yes, you better win tournament now.
Oh okay.
You better win tournament. Then I make no. I don't have to then say Ghana for when you deal with team. And then I am then I'm a pressure any team no so.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I'm a pressure any team no so. And you know, me who is say no more boy. I'm a yet to me group semi-finals.
Okay.
And you do semi-finals, they'll be up to me.
Okay.
But you feel more semi-finals, maybe yeah.
Okay. Pa Kwesi Abuapamedase, thank you so much for your time. Pa Kwesi, Chief Executive Officer of Sekendi Azakas Football Club. And Onona Yeneno Ebo and Komoi. Okay. Now, Pa believes so much in the Black Stars to the extent I will say you drew semi-final so Odo, you can also send your message and tell us whether you think this team is capable of getting to the semi-finals of AFCON. Say by now dear at least you have an idea of team no or more now no susu say Adia Beboa Black Stars the fact that you don't expect too much from them. Ghana for a GDA team no mono ni sorosa na no be advantage at the ama Black Stars team because the pressure will not be too much as usual and that can help them to move on. I think that's also a good one. Pa and so the mind before pa bane can say and now tia na Charles says be or no any secretary general or general secretary of the Sports Writers Association of Ghana na sema walker and say na sema walker and say apart from Bernard Tepete. Now, somebody can help us. Bernard Tekpeten, what is it with him? Because and your first time I artist will be because ka Bernard Wawa. Now can't work here, but I don't remember the last time he was invited to be part of this Black Stars team. And Sanana Charles Taylor and Eka, Mr. Charles Osesibe, Eleona. Tastela so kind of speciality Adia, what makes Lamte so special? And in and that's Park was Fabian. So some few messages here. See if you can get me the messages now. And whilst we wait for Nkoma ye beam. Okay, I have some on the phone now. Man for Bisu said the Black Stars on the neck. Baby Omadri. Okay. Alright, so and now 3 players are missed. And now 4 players are missing Black Star training, you know. Richard Ofori, Kudus, Inaki, and Jordan. And 27 players, no. All of them trained, about 23 of them NAA training. Omwa womu and to me ama na Richard Ofori, Kudus Mohammed, Inaki Williams, and Jordan. Bad information one said Jordan and Ofori arrived this morning. My joining team no. And Jordan and Ofori arrived this morning. Just say we are still expecting Kudus and then Inaki. And if I'm right. Yes, Kudus and Inaki. And I hear when him some Banoma join the team. So at least we have almost everybody here. I be my coach in Quine. I prepare the team. Kama na or the call. So 23 players trained, 4 players were missing, but 2 of them arrived this morning. Jordan and Ofori, Omo Ababidru. And you know, it's left with Kudus and Inaki. I'm sure Kudus might be in time because time at West Ham for Jinaya Omni Bright and Ebono. Na Kudus Mohammed na Uniho. Our star man for AFCON 2024. Okay, Leon, I'm a man information kakra about referees. On the car for say, I'm afraid 26 center referees, 30 assistant referees, 12 VAR. Of all this number of 68, you know, there was only one Ghanaian. And Daniel Ni Ayi Lai. Daniel will not be a center referee or an assistant referee, but Daniel will be in the VAR room. VAR room. Okay. Referee. Dear example. Oh, first him cry then. Oh, first him there. Dear mensa. Kala mensa. A retired class 1 referee. Mekai say one of the years, no. Onya best assistant referee. Na top 4 and as a FA Cup. Na top 4 na top 4. FA Cup. FA. Na mu year no best assistant referee. In fact, ebinum twen protest kakra because I'm for say na ma hadwene. But no deserve there. Kala na say
Yamiado.
Oh yeah there.
Yamiado. Me dey need Eric Osumen.
Eric. Oh, Eric. Eric Osumensa. Eric Osumensa. Where the referee Ghana how? Na my Ghana quick one. Now me if we make sense because Jeff in my some interesting statistics. Most people are going away. What's watching? Interesting statistics. Almost say you round 1.
Yeah.
You better AFCON in Ghana referee. You round 1 no. Julian Nuno did the highest number of matches. Yeah. Nuno had 9. Okay. Jacob Aduntera 7. Mohamed Misbah 7. Imuru Osman 7. Collins Ewa Reginald, Salom Yables, Joseph Kofi, Franklin Akumate, Gabriel Opugwain, Rustum Senegbe, 6. 17 matches. Enough for a referee to warm because na me sake eba Daniel Lai, and I just Daniel Lai will need more than 5 matches. and to AFCON say be VR room. When you're very active. A year, for say elsewhere. You about 17 matches. You could have been on there 15, 14, 13, 16. Our referees no munya enough matches. Alana entes. Pacho your microphone here. Ana ya found any.
Yeah, timer dedica ma chief for official pa. Na timer MC.
Yama I'm over done to official pa.
Yeah, chairman. President of
Birmingham Chelsea. Yeah. Now turning Galita and I said that na.
Oh, it's a reconnaissance.
Okay, enough.
Yeah, timer. Make us say, so be and your man on the banner. That's a material reference no more matches now. That's already Julian Nunu and others. No. Fine. But timer, the problems that we have in our country, we don't protect our referees.
You protect almost saying.
Officiating side, our technical team, by the technical side. As you said, when you look at all these names, there were almost 30 assistant referees and 30 center referees. And I already had fewer people now, more audio mudia, but some enough matches now. There are some people, so more officiating here. With 1 or 2 mistakes, we punish them. To me, say Julian, enya 9 matches score here.
Julian 9 out of 17.
Yeah, that's all share the mistakes be go free. And now all the compare others there now, omudi na call punishment. Then not just how to say the technical team anya fair to others. And into the others is to me I'm progressing. Because
okay, so the point you are making is some would do more matches because it be a punishment.
That's it.
Okay.
I want to mention and it is me the best I just say in your time so because so already somebody like Vomawa. Kotoko first man, Kotoko Pando, yes, Kotoko Heart of Lions. After so these are matching. When the match be which as also clip on a being as a center referee. That mistake was not coming from him. It came from the assistant Ruby or Shea BBM who said, assistant referee no na that day no or yeah mistake Heart of Lions go yanji and I far by but the call by that referee was punished and the whole of about 14 10 11 matches in our NDB. And until these are the things echo so I would say sign panel over missing it out. Over Komua about Kwakotie Obitse Sefa. Also, one match we won't say that my little mistake any impact our match in this will be at this but any panel no out in China on the matches. Over Kobit is a latif cadre. Match obey you are Brankesi. So you can never punish the referee. Oh, this are match the whole of the season in our man match NDB. So are you expecting to say so? What are you people doing?
But it keeps you on your toes.
No, but no, you see.
Your mistake, I am venture.
So what are you people doing as a technical team? The technical team, what are you doing to help them to improve them? Ebi new us are there better no makomenim. And this and in the first match we no. One who said technically the whole of the 90 minutes, the referee did a very good job, but a little mistake be the BA. So what do? You call the referee, you correct the mistakes, and then he moves on. But these are the referees. We are not now them. Are you expecting them to come and officiate? I'm going to them for quite a long time now. I'm going to do referee baby. I'm about straight. That's about my matches. So me show when na and come kobwa. Emma ye solid or a good officiating our minor team no. Akwaya say me do be time and to where the oye no. And
if Julian was favored.
Oh, I'm telling you that is.
Or even know him.
Watch me dear man in Swatch. So producers one for money penalty or GTR. Ojitia in Swatch. Ewotakwa. I've watched the clip a lot of times. I just say, Oyerepa, obey my mistake. Or not the one opportunities on continue officiating. Na Kaladi Okoye no ye mistake there, Kaladi on Kotrana.
say ebia na ejan sa mistake no.
That's it, and I make say.
Your mistakes types we bring.
Yeah.
Your mistake what him say it wasn't technical. And say your error.
Yeah.
Your professional ones.
Yeah.
Ade bi o ha. E was senka wa dwuma no ne ba bia onim dia akodru.
So
also ene e what there we there betimi abiti obia.
that's it.
I'm saying no more.
No, so that is you because we are
out of lounge. No, penalty. No, I go now. What? No, yes, and
offside. I saw referee man or boom referee boom. No, you know who said
I saw referee
page flag.
And not referee boom. But then you're offside.
Then you're offside.
Send a referee on you.
Then the referee was punished for more than 12 weeks. I was expecting Anuntia. Mr. Producers were bomb to first match.
No, my own said that match and there's no contest there.
That's it.
And until my referee for
referee, yes. And when the match be a Obano, Augusta to FA Cup Division 1, he fourth referee. Ono de uti ono na ono wanko ye bibiano. And it say obi ono je penalty. E ma anu nya nsunsanso e ma obi lose 3 points. No, yes, someone
out of land.
That's it. Out of land, the ball draw. Yes. Where should the Sometymer losing match? I was like, oh, yes, Anna. And build the referee's confidence. Because I'm a trust in a technical manner. Let me share. Now, this particular era, every free me. Look at Obitisa Hansen. Kotokone. In Sometymer, the same thing. I saw referee. I saw referee mistake no and I say kotoko. So I say I've na Hansen in match. Yes, a referee.
Hansen my own deal just only say.
That's it. I didn't hear.
I say FIFA Udi say because Udi him.
How they make
him more than 6 months.
No. So I say. So if you watch all these things.
Na papa la way.
Oh, papa la dey say kind of wasem. You better time addressing issue. You better time addressing issue.
Oh, no so way.
I must say, Papa, also the same mistake. Okay, me put this as a match. Mistake. One, Kotoko, a house of folks are you last season. Our Accra Sports Stadium. There's no way some will catch us a Papa la born or Jay offside. Offside. Me I stand referee. Ultim bat my shame me who be no beka. So we a match. Not so we a straighter. At time there two no. So I say, but some person who Papa la ya there that particular match now. That's the referee took a penalty for House of Folks. Or the penalty my House of Folks. Or the penalty no. Papa la was there and who's a born in the penalty area. And the Papa la prompted as a center referee and he told him say born in the penalty area or outside the penalty area. So what do you do? It's a so short clip in now catch almost say the Papa la ye no grano and just so you good as that referee because referee not the penalty or you and they say oh the one who say baby I drew no after the okobusa ya say ya try ko FIFA or go FIFA so no ankaza ko ye na inquiries of FIFA say internal matters or by internal matters abu say after the who say badges na e ba no. So better so very tired as a FIFA referee.
Young man,
yes.
It's all 10 idea.
Oh yes, so better say yes. You see, when times come out, I better time I say acquire the referee. So can I come back to Danelai?
Yeah. Oh, no, maybe.
Nobody should blame Danelai. Like Danelai, officiating or outside the continent. So no one say okay, now. Papa Gasama or
no, yes, I say me too. Then I know the South Africa nine.
Then a lie.
Nanu, match be okudia. A chinye kasi biba. Okay. Nedentina. Ya fa say Ghana referee back per because go be.
Let me catch you say after Papa Gasama now on the number 1 in West Africa. VAR. VAR referee.
Oh yeah, the VAR.
Yeah, enunti emma other continents be pay na same. Anytime be the continent now who Ghana no. Anytime be omo tournaments be na omo fa no. No ko VAR even tournament U17 grass about World Cup. He went in as he went there as a VAR referee. ɛno nti yɛ sɛ ɔmu sɛ baabi a kɔ bebrebe mu ama baabi a wakɔakɔduru ɛnyɛ sɛ ɔnyɛ adeɛ but when your country ebi na make a choice say when your country is not supporting you say enoma bi say ya edu baabi asa na ba optiful because Daniel yen hu say only the eye of referee in Ghana and ye nya abotre say no say hu say matches bi say no Daniel na so ye matches akese bi say Daniel na so ye na time bi aye man say matches na I don't think say Eboko go do that but Eboko ko ba say bibi say ni odi a then Daniel be na just say meko akwa ever adwuma. And so these are the things that is going on. It's not his fault. Say
the point I'm making is say omo man ko VR because VR no ya de chen park no so.
Me
Anana hoden pa ni gina ho ni special.
Na hoden ni na oba.
No base the okay.
Oh yes, the base say so if you look at the base of upon say call
Ghana rep 25 matches.
No, they could have when opportunity because anytime they're not outside the country. Anytime be Daniel outside the country. And yes, be our open match di. But only all the time. Obebisa was or South Africa, no more for practical things, or I know easy, and until the Maya no. I know read that area. So
I'm somebody referee. I want me Muna ye tournament of this nature and I Ghana referee nim. Ana as a bra
time I do baby an ya. It do baby na so share. But so the leadership now omuna emboa system no. Omumboa system. No, there will be somebody like Papa Lasaba again. Obi arise wa tournament aba. Wa rise wa timi Papa Gasama abaye match da. And it is a government opportunity no. And there be some mistakes in getting being as a leader no. O correcting o friend and the boardroom or the park so trying say where we and say about boy and say about boy. So I say and go to me quite anymore na. And come to me ako. Ye FIFA referees now over 2 or more. And then why I improve more. Every year be out Ojebako batch. Every year be out Obi batch. Now when we are doing this, I better than acquire him. Now we say Obiabo batch for 4 years, 5 years. I don't know cost 6 years. It is 6 years now. I want to be in Koeno. Ah, Baba Bekono. Or as a time be on a calf. And if I who no. Say only no as I go for the perform from so don't expect a calf before Obi. Badge sebe ye ni pa best 2 as a 3 frame. Say any pa 2 as a 3 na you over frame no. Who you be on no best 5 years. Or by our list na so. Now we in a frame na go for obi aba no obi ahu no. Enti wo a wo ye no, wo na wo ma referee no kodanim. Referee say be hu a.
Say jam so ana mo.
No, enu ti wo ye leader na.
What scout teams no on there.
Time so kasa na then you are not being a good leader. Say we a teacher, what about to say candidates or more as prepare for exams. Also me trauma the oma bonti no mo me go for the power from bra. That is a good one no. Shooting, we are there na me team we nyina me ba nyina no. Shooting, that's the team our Ghana for say wafre. Anything shooting ban no be catch say ye ntimi a on say problem no because on no na enim de ewo. Eti the obeto ye na e de am. These are the candidates. Eti day in day out the quite so down omo. Ese time bia no omo bibi omo ye match wie. When was the last time a leadership no? Wafa ka semba be hwe obi match da. Leadership of referees that omo the technical. When was the last time? And they ask about the relationship between him and the referees too. Some of the referees. Yes.
On the referee for
I am telling you, one who the for referees, who your friend to referees. Call your mom to say they make. Oh my friend, why match a real now person? Oh yeah, Papa we should be away anyway. This is how a referee said here. Me ye match we na say pen move to your man. I have to say more clip na. Me send the clip and say me near. My friend ipo na busa so hwe bia. Me ye we. Obaka se ma hwe bia me go tena da ya kohwe. Me we a me send the clips na ma. Na wa hwe mistakes. Na ma question. Name why do we review matches? You review matches to improve referees performances. And we say oh no when your time ahwe sa na ma we nyina no. And we review match na we owie and obaka che me say kala 10 minutes wa anya de 20 minutes wa anya de 50 minutes we say senka we ni say e be improve me dan sa me fro na bi amefro kra no mfa ho na mo be ko no
mami nin komo we kala wi a be to so na I have Mukwala on Lamte score, Coach Prosper Ogum Dewaka, and Richmond Lamte himself. The boy is excited. I don't know if din come, but my uncle Kotoko, Nami Mbusa, Emmanuel Dasuberi, Nanu maybe a maso a general manager. Anana okay. Imam Bajo Otemenga.
I'm a tongue captain. Say, Obeso, yeah. She's not a girl and I pay back. What do you
Avisha Paso. Man, the Sebo Christmas because more than I'm the bobo. Now you are still traveling near the day to make sure Semobe real positioning Yamu. Ima, now, were you expecting, say, Lamte will get this caller because videos be about until the players were expectant. Minim sana na mosomotia.
Nedi time I'm mention supporters na supporters na memu bi official pa. On Lamte there yenina himself Lamte. Our potential be a we have always been waiting for this kind of call up.
Okay.
And it did not come to me to be as a surprise. But me and Kasadi, it did not come to me as a surprise.
Okay.
And, throughout the year, throughout 2020 training, I've been telling him to focus and to ensure, we'll be elevating the game to the next level.
Okay.
And the only way he can bring his game to the next level is through this kind of call-up.
Okay.
And when I'm fighting, I'm focused. So I need the right determination and the right moments of your player. It becomes very difficult. And to me, personally, I was expectant. And the boy, I've always been talking to him, say, on your own focus, no more ball. That is the most important thing. Because Krumano, people will see you, people will talk about it and all that. And on your own focus, no more ball. That kind of is the general public that will speak for him and all that.
Okay.
And to me, it's a good call. It's a good call. And Lamte is one kind of player. Yeah, I've encountered so many players, and he's one boy, very respectful, hardworking and all that. And I'm a man also who himself be as my personal project. I try to do everything to make sure you succeed and all that. And he's one kind of a person who and once you have that kind of attitude with you and strong mentality, you go far in life. And what's our attributes now?
Okay. So, Mami, so what does it do to you as a club, Kotoko? Such call-ups, no? Team,
Of course, we have a brand, and brand Asante Kotoko. And your Bolam Tidia, right now, your Bolam Tidia, as Asante Kotoko from where? Or call AFCON no Kobola, Lamte, Richmond Lamte, Asante Kotoko, Richmond Lamte, Asante Kotoko. And as a club, it projects us further. Say a fellow player on national team, it projects you further. And this kind of call-ups, of international magnitude, and you look at it as one that is trying to further project the club and all those things. And we as at Asante Kotoko, it's very important for us. And Richmond Lamte, they cannot mention Richmond Lamte without mentioning Asante Kotoko.
Wow.
And
my mom basso for this because you see, you realize I say a project because at that mobile squad, if you have seen the video, almost all the players gathered. I'm more expected to see a Bebo Lamte, and when the name was mentioned, who said this is what we call support. Say onko manka. Obu okra ka ne boti my afro okra ye ne ya. But we dey only say they are all with him. Yeah. And I think that's a plus.
Timer, let me just reveal this secret. And I prepare 5 a.m. and I make media guy Steven Ephraim say oh boss now you say ombe announcement then announcement now what should we do for Richmond in case he's part of it. And I may chairman say, why are you saying in case he's part of it? He's going to be part of it. And you know, and also boss, any can be me call more apartment hall. Video. But may sure say if you're on the announcement no come. I say what you call go and do the video. You'll be part of it.
Oh, okay.
Me, I was very expectant. I mean I was very expectant because I've watched him play. He has a lot in him. And he's not trying to bring it out. And I tell him every day, sir, you have to try and bring it out. You're a good player, and that's how you know. Yeah. And with the right kind of attitude and all that, you can go far.
Wow.
And from day one, for so many months ago, I was telling him that he should focus.
Okay. He would go. So what are you telling him now? Now he's in the team. Maybe a video from hotel coming home. The next level is probably to see him play. So what have you been telling him?
I mean, it's not different from what I tell him every day before a game. It's not different. And after speaking to him, I send him messages that he should focus, he should be respectful to his coaches and his other players and all that. We're new in the team, so he should just try and learn and all those things. And I know that so many things will come to the doors of Asante Kotoko, and I know if you make a crown, if you are not, you're seeing another call out crowd of Black Stars. So
wow, I say, she said, "Come on, na means obesa expect say so we dey the FIFA dey na ombo wi aneska bibra aba no."
Oh, David, but it's the boy who ultimately
and a possible big transfer.
Exactly, as possible big transfer. He's coming back.
Boy, no son na so.
Exactly, exactly. Because Lamte has gone through a lot. He's gone through a lot. He's gone through a lot. Like I said, when his issue came up, and I mean, Narayal took it as a personal way, say, we should fight for him and all that. In Sudan, when we're in Sudan, we started writing the case. I was sitting with him. Sometimes I sit down with him, asking him for information. He starts crying. I mean, may state and say, man, and he started crying, and I felt very bad. My country and say, hey, shouldn't worry. This may be the beginning of bigger things to come his way. And you know, we can only thank ultimately, you know, and Kotoko supporters, you know, and I say, they have been behind the boy. They have supported him in so many ways. I mean, Kotoko supporters have been very fabulous about this issue, and they've done so much for this boy. And I mean, we can only say, and we only hope that this boy, when he gets a chance, then Ivory Coast, he would prove why he was selected.
Okay, Ima, mami no ase ano pay Nanka, me busaba Black Stars no more chance, but I will do that another time.
We'll be something about it.
You go no, you know dingo money ya nyesho prep ni ya hard ni.
Bro.
Okay. Right, so Emmanuel Dasuberi, administrative manager, management member of Kumasi Asante Kotoko. But ain't what Mukwala said? Mukwala, ono na ya alamte pass manager Kotoko. Mukwala says,
yeah, just know Kumasi is proud of you and the entire family. We're really proud of you, and just go out there and make us proud.
Steve, this is a big day for Lamte. You've had similar call-ups with the national team. How do you take this call-up, such news?
Yeah, you know, like as a player, any national team call-up is really a privilege. You know, to represent your country is a privilege. It's a big honor. So I believe with his quality, his experience, I believe he will help the team and he will really do good. We're just going to pray for him, the entire fabulous family. We're going to pray for him. We just need the best from him, and I'm sure he will perform.
When you get things, the call-ups like this?
Yeah, because if it's your first time to be called up on the national team, you have to be like, wow, it's really an honor. So sometimes it gives pressure, like playing under big players who are playing in Europe, all that stuff, and you're playing in the local league. Sometimes it adds pressure because the competition you're going in is really hard and intense. So, but what I know about him, his experience, his calmness on the ball, his composure, his vision, he will really do well, and I'm just praying for the best.
You've played with him, so to talk of players that knows a lot about him, you'll be in the best position after providing as many as 3 assists for you this season. What is that quality that you think if the national team handlers tap into it, it will be beneficial to the national team at the tournament?
We all know that he's a good midfielder, without doubt. Yeah, his composure, like I've said, his attacking rate, his vision, I believe he will really do good, and the whole Ghana will be proud of him as well.
So, I know you're Mukwala. Okay, then Ogum, Dr. Ogum, Lamte, the coach, and also Kassing.
He's an extraordinary.
Mr. Najao.
Yeah, he's so amazing.
Which?
He's a fantastic player.
And then still blue.
Yeah, I said it all. Fantastic player.
So, coach, what traits? What is that one thing, Lamte, that you think that if you are to focus on him so well and give him the chance, the whole national team can benefit from at this competition?
I think his game understanding, his ability to identify situations on the field and then apply the right decisions on the field makes him unique, and that's what he's been doing to help Kumasi Asante Kotoko as a team. His reading of the game, his understanding of the game, and the application of the right decisions on the field makes him an entirely extraordinary player amongst us. I see him to be a genius. That's it.
Coach, there was a clarion call from our support base and the media debating on whether or not he should be included. What would you say to all those that had a hand in terms of having a word to say about him and praising the quality he brings to play on both fronts?
I think they've all done well by identifying the quality that he has, technically, tactically, what he brings into the Kumasi Asante Kotoko setup and into the Ghanaian Premier League. He makes the league exciting with his deft touches, movement with and without the ball. These are what he has done over the seasons that he has played, that has caught the attention of the numerous supporters and football-loving people in Ghana. I think with the right support, Lamte can rise to the highest in football. And I'm saying this because of his high sense of discipline. I mean, he rests a lot, he sleeps a lot, and he thinks so much about what he can do to improve upon his previous performance. And there's one thing I like about him. When you try to correct him, he's humble to listen to what you are saying, even though he's the best or one of the best in the league. When you approach him in terms of his tactical errors, his technical errors, and you want to correct him, the receptive nature of his body language tells it all. So to me, with such an attitude, you can get to the top. So to me, he's a great player.
Ogum, Prosper Ogum. Finally, Lamte himself, Richmond Lamte. One Musen or Kafa, then you are not yet.
As a professional player, you need to prepare for anything. Understand?
Lamte, few months ago, did you ever think of having this day? And as a professional, is it a dream come true for you to be in the national team?
Yes. And me growing up, it was in mind that I wanted to play especially for the Black Stars, and for me to be included in the 27-man squad, it's an honor, and I'm very happy.
I know you've passed through the hands of so many coaches who have had an impact on your game. Presently, you are working with the new technical team, Coach Obum, and the rest that you've worked with. How much of an impact have they had on your success this season and your performance?
It's true. I've worked for many managements and coaches. Well, I would like to talk about Ogum. Coach Ogum has really helped me, especially. I think everything fixed to my play. You understand? Yeah. Yes, perfectly into my play. You understand? Yeah.
Before the call-up months ago, or few weeks ago, there was this clarion call by our supporters for you to be included in the national team. How much of an impact would you say the media and the supporters?
Well, it's true. They've really done well, and I would like to use this opportunity to thank them. You know, they've really done well. I would like to thank the media and for everything. It's true, and I would like to thank them, because they've really helped me.
Just after the names were being mentioned, okay, your boys were jubilating, everybody were jubilating, calling your name. Okay. How do you take that reception from your teammates? How you were reacting to your caller?
Okay, it's true, bro, and I'm very happy for my teammates. I mean, to cheer up as soon as they heard my name in a 27-man squad. So and I would like to thank them.
Have you had?
The bars around Richmond Lamte, we send them to them. Richmond Lamte. Yes, we are friendly to the national team. You know, Jonathan so called, and one other defender from Mediama, Omo Hobart. This is a boy who has gone through a lot. Said the normal cano. Nanu ya nekoba say ya banning. Okay. Yeah, we are banning on Nam as good ne team Nuclear in Talais when he was playing for Talais. So for you to come out of this, no, I just say, a referee for you now, to us, try referee for you to a papala, and all the referees almost FIFA
referees be a more yeah, I'm not for your contributing.
Say
contribution and say. And your ma and my referee.
Yes,
we can give you the numbers for you to call them. So that improve here because about second round. And it's about calling say now.
There's some music on the
as I'm talking to you now, the government say the whole of a 8 weeks. I mean, say 8 weeks. Now, out of 17,
and that was the first one.
Yes. The first round, I finished a boy.
And I'm about 8 weeks now.
Yeah, 8 weeks. I can't 7 weeks. I can't
say
7. I can 9. Okay. I can 9 weeks. So we hope say because no one yet will be any said no city. But the cat said the can about the leadership. When timer, ye leader now ebe hold mantle no. Na same BOD kai amboa for the first year onya ye no. Enipa mi onu bi lose omo FIFA badges. Obi ti say Emmanuel Alutepson. O lose ni FIFA badge. Oko match Nigeria. Oba bedru here. Akoni krum say e second division. Now be the asema kofrofro no. Obi ama boy hearing. Ya antese okodi match grana problems here. Eno hunti no ni FIFA badge na yaje. Emmanuel Alutepson our Prestia. So tia say. The same thing that year na asaji obi batch mauli for mawa and no yes ya man ya punish no the whole season plus another half season another year no so oko na mbo ye de badge ne ye je ne badge ne de ma obi ni pa kra de badge ne ma no so free suspension e ba that be no suspension mo na ni pa no suspension mo ono se my mistake waje me badge no badge ne ode kwa koma no so suspension. Emma ni pano ko babedi matches, a lot of matches. Emma bibia kama. So all these things, and Emma make us say leaders na omo hono no. Omo na emboa
Okay.
Because can come by number two.
My young 11 o'clock exactly. Now, my name is Akujofiano Ninkomo.
Okay.
Oh no.
Then the Kasaya can referee as a Wabakabi.
No, a referee.
Me papa, me nim come on.
Java, Java, pay.
I'm a user.
Java, Kala, and a sort Chawana, also soon in problems are referee for a good true.
Yeah, me nim pa. But my mama would for official pansa. Na me catch a Kala say referee as somebody there. I'll say any single kunya pa. Minimum chama din komo. Be na ka say yesu ye boa na muti organize the human referees no. But ya humbo anyanso ya kwam 29 say akachi dakra. But all the same no. Refereeing, everybody is showing concern about the level of officiating in Ghana. And as a person football no kon nim dia, all the major stakeholders must take a look at refereeing, their welfare and everything. Because then I can be an time I would only position. Say Obaku school. Na chop money on the man and so no now say waka you will be idea. Umblema kolano. So we are nimsan kolaboni dia baby or you for born on him say asa. Baby uma. Yes. But with time we need to face those ones out. But there are some promising ones out. If they are giving the support, they will deliver. After all, as I say, EPL. Then say only VR anyway any problems, but all the same no maybe feel say so that the referees can be comfortable.
Okay. The state of refereeing in this country, you know,
is the concern of everybody.
Okay.
Let me even say to the extent say maybe these things are not supposed to be for. I just want the referees to know how concerned everybody is. Until any football from Kwan, spectators on Kwan, or man penny for na imna, which omusha no say we are football near. Complaints of the brain officiating count.
Baumum paying for omunim say referee like referee no. Juma referee for say part time.
Oh yeah,
any full time. Tomu yo majuma da na di omdi we ni count.
Yes. And be say obi or a teacher new or so called classroom Monday. Who's on the match or free wa on the match or you find a second D. Obey then Obe Konukrano Abre. So teacher Jumano Enokrano is not giving his best. Much more say Omsanya midweek count. But I'm say I've read somewhere and I say GFK say in future they will be engaging professional referees. I'm saying no sube back here kakra. That is the way to go. Say obi person the referee. O man in profession. We know half. You get half results. And I think that thing must also be looked at.
Chama that's so na young kind Black Stars you own some kakra.
Okay.
They say we have our 27 players and 23 in a training. Just 4 were missing. Reporting as I no pay 2 of them about. It's left only 2 and no more expectations by close of day. They will be here. And I was told Inaki, Jordan, Kudus, and I think the 4th player was were absent. But I no pay me no about Jordan, Neofori are in. Tiaka Kudus and Inaki. Just at least camping hasn't been bad because the coach has almost everybody to train with. So first of all, your selection of 27, no, okay, 27 players, no.
Come on, you know me too well. Say me team ame yekurano. I mean interfere in team selection. That is why me amanya juma no mafa coach. And that is why the coach's neck will be on the block if things don't go well. And I'm praying that this coach will not come and blame anybody. Because Usheni pedigree, he's not the type who should be accepting interference. So if there was interference behind them and on one was selecting the players, so be it. Now everything will depend on one tactics how they call. how he's going to understudy the opponents. Draw it by draw na. So by now you should have a fair idea of Omo Onyombo. Yeah, bought Egypt today, we are attention was Salaso. So he will be the arrowhead for Egypt. So there must be a planner. You know, boy, better neutralize, you know. Don't you say, attention in your corner. A bit as now for Utimas na Koya. Omudu attention ya to kudu so so he must adiba kwa answer na question no ma amafo ntia se ne say some 10-15 years ago no na Ghana yenko World Cup is yakwa 40 plus years ni ayen for AFCON a country name energy any bibia no AFCON ye pese eji. I'm lucky I saw 2 AFCONs. I'm a trophy, no. 78. I was at Accra Sports Stadium when Ghana beat Uganda. I was at the airport when Ghana arrived with a trophy from Libya. Until media make like I said, Mahu twice. But I couldn't give for keeps Mahu, and I knew one is the current one Mahu. I did Ghana for a AFCON. This campaign must be built on 2 Ds. Discipline and dedication.
Discipline and dedication.
Yes. If the players are dedicated and said you want to achieve something, not discipline, so coach is saying that 7 o'clock will be able to Yemba training this time. Yes, it is not beyond as yentimi and yentimi and winning trophy, no. But if these things are thrown, people are just going on holidays. Now, but they should bear in mind that Ghanaians will not forgive them. And the point to say CBC training facilities. Now, yentra kruma my professional simba. Ebo Monday starts for 50. Say, meaning say, easily gone. Bali what you are. Bawaleshi said, most of these foreign based players, holidays are. Balls are parking. Usha Bawaleshi Park, now Usha Kumasi Stadium, and I said, at that baby, I saw training. Papa. We are playing AFCON in Africa. And I would GP is over people. Bomb my register we and Azana. Would you number pim from facilities? Tiramika said, dedication and discipline. Now, officialdom. Almost my place in your concentration. I would prefer the players and their technical team and a few management members should be with the team in the team hotel. So that the team will have the concentration because the person you be now be able to say and I'm out for the good hotel and now where is it no. The beer on point. What need to be your team hotel Menko Minister Crown Minico World Cup 1991 or Italy. The minister was somewhere. And even the leader of the delegation, GF, they were in a different hotel. They come as at when I was with the Black Stars, Yakitu Kwine, Yako tournament, Yako Malino. That was my last AFCON. The ministers and government officials and the GF Penyufono, they were not in the same camp with us. Omo baby. March in a beboa, Oma Bano Becao, head of city, the message about Oma Becaya, am I normal call? We should allow the team to have no more concentrating or if we do all these things, players will say and then nobody should stampede the coach. Say, I don't know what my way am more, I don't know my way boy. At the end of the day, all no be answer to us. Now players they've taken us for
right for far too long. I don't know how the bonus structure is this time. I don't know how appearance fee is this time. We should reward people for what they have done. We are rewarding the person our tournament. Now, maybe come up. Yeah, I saw me 100,000. I never saw me because how no, I don't say having. Now, even in your friends in Ukraine, friends saying entertainment world Ukraine. Who book what is on my do pay all
for me we are need to
yes. And uncle obeji kakra. Answer we watch Chanaka. Now me already me complaining about facilities back in here. Now 100,000. I mean I'm going to so we should reward performance. And you know, I mean, sure, I'm not saying say me na many BBR, but me sure say you sure never be free failures now. You are facing no. Me BBR. We can only win the confidence of the Ghanaian people. Look, me transfer on the 26th of December. The Controller General of Immigration or your get together. So or your Olympics board member, I'm mentioning Olympics board member. So we're all there. Me do honor. We got 2 John Mensa. We got 2 Acheampong. We got 2 Derek Watson. We got 2 Dramani. Anyway, later on, good old Adolfama. Any Maestro Abedipele. Edwenier. Until that we know on the table. Then there was this queue. I'm for Kojibiani. I mean, Papa Bakuji, no shares. No, of framing. These are the Black Stars. I'm saying, only old Black Stars. Also, but they are Black Stars. I'm saying, these people, they have been disappointing us. They are not making us happy. And I felt so sad. Your heroes are back. And I'll say, Gigi also. Or see, they've been disappointing us. Yes, we can only win back the support of Ghanaians. Sometimes we need to support them, pray for them. Because it will add to Ghana's pedigree if we are called African champions.
Oh, the concentration about him say the enemy say now cause 82 you are at the airport. By 84, minim say na oka many 1 or 2 players be omukoya din komo. E won yes akobie mu yo. Eno emfa ho.
O efa ho pa. Efa ho pa.
What was it? So what happened?
84.
The debacle of Boake.
Yeah, the debacle of Boake was we entered the championship. Defending champions, they will be to me. You see, complacency. And now we had issues with selection. That's why I'm saying that the coach must be told in plain language. Say, and this was the Akuma Diagro. That was that was the tournament. They use left-footed players anymore because maybe the coach was not bold enough to say this match transit. Now we involve. You see, so we must look at the selection very, very well. That debacle, player selection, and then complacency. Complacency because Yatimia Colibia against all odds. You know, even the then President Liman said we are not going. No, see more. And now, cool by. It's cool by so you know Jerry Rollins, the late Jerry Rollins, and the late Gaddafi, their relationship. So yet to be bought tournament to Libya, Ghana Mbubi, Braya qualified. So the late President Rollins, Vito said we should go. What do? We train here in Ghana, Accra Sports Stadium here. Some of us had the privilege to watch the training. And Omukofa trophy. So if we select the right players, look at the players we are talking about. Emmanuel Kwashi, George Alasan. I was so attached to the Blasters because not George Alasan to be in fee. Labadi. So you go to the stadium, you see the Coyotes, they are all from Labadi. And about player selection, wow, to feel to be a selection. Maybe a plus or minus back maybe.
Yeah.
But currently it's not like that. It's selection is who you are. I say dedication. If you are dedicated, you won't be complacent. If you are dedicated and you are disciplined, you know why you are there. Also, why they are deeper 35 million plus. So, we'll make a very good impact in this AFCON. But if we are going there with the same mindset, say any Ghana will be engineer, the minnows currently no football. When the team are because they may also have the same challenges that we have. Almost better complacent. Almost starts better as almost protect you. But Kolan there, no mercy for you pedigree. And team are only winning players, no, and they are dangerous. No, every match the attention should not be on only Egypt. Those other teams in the group, no, as we looked at seriously.
Okay. And it's possible we can do something. Yeah, all the things right. Probably some semi-final be more.
Look, we have players. Like I said, they are the pillars of those. Ubit is a Kudus in his elements, but he alone cannot do the job. If the others will complement, and then team in this spine, is stronger. You have a very good goalkeeper. You have a very good central defender. You have a very good midfield. You have a good arrowhead. That is the spine. And then you have the limbs and those things are only dedicated. Why not? Football say 11-11. It's in a FIFA and can say Ghana will fit third world. When the German in the cup until they feel 13 players now move field 11. Yen United want the same skill. It's we should see everybody as good as we are. Give them respect. And sir, media, I don't want to say, oh, you're cup of winning cup. I'm saying that we should improve upon our past performances. Gradually, we build a team. Cup, no, every and summer. Hallelujah. We all celebrate.
Chairman, now I have a tournament, Nana, and I will invitation idea, my
invitation in my Bakra, a friend saying, Manya Yekes, be so the relationship between me and the late Corey Kwashiga.
Yes.
Yeah, the Red Castles and the form.
Okay.
The national coordinator of the school feeding program.
Oh, okay.
I did say, I don't know, it means I'm chairman for the funeral committee.
Oh, okay.
So I have to stay back and make sure the TV.
It is a man for Casse. I feel so that I'm a present cap no basu ye pa.
Brutal one.
Oh, okay.
That you say o se Colombia mupa adf.
Amba.
So any present and then a pam for Edding Kitan seriously. Ya jiatum ye ba Kumasi.
Oh, fine.
And this time the present cap no will go international.
Wow.
And he said, you know, my penya can say, send us see any program no. Aya or two some fresh special guest of honor. Eba try independence anniversary. So be piniswa. Anka ye fa team wa Ghana ha. Na ya fa team a.
The president Ebano.
Na ni team abo. So that the two of them can sit and watch the game.
Wow.
Until wa piniso. Na Ghana there no. The president on person partiality or see for the champion club of Ghana and then the champion club. As we speak now, subject to approval, we are looking at Côte d'Ivoire.
Wow.
So it is going to be the champion club of Ghana, the champion club of Côte d'Ivoire. But unfortunately for us, all the two teams are engaged in the CAF Champions League. The two clubs.
The two champions of Ghana and then Côte d'Ivoire.
Yeah, they are in the group stage of the Champions League. And they will be playing their last group matches on the 3rd of March.
Okay.
And we are also thinking of playing the match on the 5th of March. And,
Okay.
and they're all playing away from home. So the plan B is Kotoko will play against a club to be chosen by the president of Cote d'Ivoire.
Wow.
We'll play in Kumasi.
Wow.
There will be a lot of activities. Secondary schools will play. 4 selected secondary schools will play.
And a big one.
4 selected halls. In quotes, the notorious halls. Katanga. The Vandals.
Oh, Vandals are
Casford. And Yebeshe Kumasi Tech University, and I say, the other university. So
Apiaminka,
yes, Apiaminka University, also Biaba. Now from there, all the municipal assemblies in Ashanti will be engaged in tug of war.
MC ne DC for no be any movie na.
O be any, mo me be any.
Na sampa na be win.
Ena ye wie no susu a ya charge a member of the committee Obo to work on Black Rasta.
Hey,
to be at the stadium that day. The Emma winning in say this President's Cup will be the last for President Akufo-Addo. And it will be 80 years this year.
Hey.
So we are celebrating his 80th birthday.
Wow.
And then having that match for him, which will be his last. And don't forget, Miankasa, as a person, that will be my last President Cup.
Say.
I said January 2025,
As Gaga chairman.
As Gaga chairman.
Some ambassador Wakobium.
There we and Namiso this year also be 70 years.
Hey!
Yeah.
Chairman.
Yeah.
Chairman, how you fit?
That's
fit. Wow.
So
and then one more exclusives, wow.
Yes, so that is the plan that we have. And
wow.
Omampenya is so serious with the organization. One of his deputy chiefs of staff has been charged to head a committee to put the whole program together.
Okay, Chairman, Obiso Black Rasta and Black Sheriff.
Oh, sorry, Black Sheriff.
Oh, okay, somebody there.
Black Sheriff.
Black
because
Sheriff.
We want to center baby around Ashanti region.
Oh, fine.
And he's from that area.
Yeah, he's from Konongo Zongo.
Yeah, Konongo Zongo. So also will represent.
Okay. Oh, fine. Where the MZ China, Yanya training a good details near.
Why not?
Or do I can a man crop crab a fat trotro? And
but John Betra, almost training because they say the entire dodgy radio. Yakasavia, one family on the 2 horror, and a month of a comment on. And I say, at the video, social media, there's one of the idea.
So, what want to the
oh, yes.
That's yeah, chairman of the Ghana League Clubs Association. Yeah, me bona manese kala krawa hama. Kobe mouse stories, kala story. Yes.
Because initiative now yes obey or referee mono.
Yeah.
And then kasa time bia ya na hano. Anytime Mr. Kujofiano referee baby bibia out me friend kala. Na ma kire ne se nyoma mo na mo yempanifo. Mo ne president in kasa. Because a leader no
president and
GF president
no. Na so so to me kasa.
Oh yeah, but bia me no time yeah na head because obia Mr. Kujofian the chairman the okasa bia obeti. Da bia ka ye share the pampanifo bia catch up say these are the things because they said the okano say major say stakeholders no ebemu. That is the fact. If you say I said the we are the bia time bia no da bia no ne ade a ya ema ade ne esip so the me no maybe the referee will ma catch him straight say ono number bia da bia no from enyansa from yensa so already the whole stadium here say the patri pe anything ma stadium no ebutu say the patri pe na stadium be fe but how and the mass microphone attention and the referee here they said the Mr. Kujofian okay referees, they don't care about referees because the AC.
So mama muskache.
No. Timer, attitude. Na see you free mo.
Attitude.
Like said the oka one my
attitude saying. And they say for mamuska.
No. Timer say oka sa me no nya adwene. Just carry me no na mo wan bi. Eduba bi say.
Say me meeting.
No, my radio station na ma kan o ma bi a e be favor wana.
Me need team.
Them best me can say. My better radio station as a general manager. Me no te ha. So I'm miscanting.
That topic.
I'm
in come away finally. Name for the camera na. Aba said saying. Oh yeah dear. Okay. Na any ura Kofi Menu any nkomo kakra. Penny am watching.
Nje so Sometymer.
Emma wo official pass no pe me catch us say mint me we show Merry Christmas because who ni bronya.
So we say even getting Ghana 25th, 26th, I hear bronya. Na Israel kokora yewu Yesu no. Be bombo gas it's report. Ntino just say yet to nche wo Ghana keke.
And the bronya na idi na head
no bi aya wo no wo Israel. What is celebrating no oku nipa. Na what is celebrating say yewu Yesu. Obegi nipa nkwa. Mi wa yeku nipa.
Ona bajo mfa no nsio.
Say we no go fa bai.
I'm very free.
Na yes sum nyanko mpore dada nsani buruni ba.
Hey, na da be no we got to be o Gaza Israel and Gaza.
Na that said that we am CNN.
25th year na de atwam bi.
Oh, there be about 25 in have 2 women
Okay. What have what already the Black Stars on come? Yeah, be call Ivory Coast. Say with the 84 there. Who the kwesi ho. And ye be call Ivory Coast bi na say bo e din komo na every year. So na coach ya friend players ye bo boy ho. Yenya Danny abomodin.
That's it. Mama Okremso Afinshafa. They may be belated there. Maduru Asanti Mami de Neta Michiano. On the national community. Now, if you wouldn't name Miraculous, I mean, chair what's your phone and a water phone. Cote d'Ivoire for the when say in the history of AFCON, then we are Bama. Gary Bison. Na since here Kobe Kurum once head in a kakra. But the point is that the question is how prepared are we? And Ghana national teams in the Nasa Fona Blaster and a Kobo ball. Saying near managing and here you feel say some few years past. Media, I always say, unfortunately in Ghana, for some few years, politicians have not allowed the owner of the team or the Kobo tournament, to have free hand. Partly, those who are managing it now, maybe they have soiled their hands or what, they are not bold to say it as it is. The Ghana Football Association.
How many owner there?
The Black Stars. It is the representative team of the Ghana Football Association, and because Ghana Football Association is a member of CAF and FIFA, they are taking part in CAF tournament, not any other person. If the FA is suspended, Ghana as a nation cannot take part in any CAF tournament.
If Ghana is suspended, not the FA.
Ghana can never be suspended.
FIFA suspended Ghana or suspended Ghana through the Ghana FA.
No, that is not it. We are misinforming the public. Ghana as a sovereign nation is not a member of FIFA or CAF. It is the Ghana Football Association that is a member of FIFA and CAF.
But
And
members of FIFA, wonderful members of FIFA, don't they come from countries?
You come from country as an association.
So can we have 2 associations from one country at FIFA?
FIFA recognizes only one association in one sovereign state.
So it means that FIFA recognizes the fact that the FA is coming from a country.
The fact that FA is coming from a country does not mean that the product of the FA is the property of the country.
But product of the FA,
the representative team. The representative team of the association. So with the time, they say, when you go to Article 21 of the Constitution of Ghana, 1992, it talks about all persons shall have the right. It is our right as citizens of Ghana to freedom of association, which shall include freedom to form or join trade unions or other associations, national and international, for the protection of their interests. This is Article 21, 1E. So if we have formed the Ghana Football Association in 1957, and in 1958, we joined FIFA and CAF. It is all right.
FIFA, what do they say about funding of national teams?
Funding of national teams, FIFA does not specifically say this is the person to fund you.
So you see why we should bring the whole thing into a certain context.
Then let me refer you to Article 37 of the Constitution. Article 37.
Directive principle of state policy.
Yeah, 37.2. 37.2a. Listen. The state shall enact appropriate laws to assure the enjoyment of rights of effective participation in development processes, including rights of people to form their own association free from the state interference and to use them to promote and protect their interests in relation to development processes. Rights of access to agencies and officials of the state necessary in order to realize effective participation in development process.
Yes. We may have to discuss it another time, but point is the state called Ghana.
Yes.
And they decided, said this is what we will do. Because this is our constitution. But this is our constitution.
Yes.
The state called Ghana can decide to change all these things you read.
It has not been changed.
No, maybe. So I'm building a point.
Yeah.
Ghana said this is the way we want to go.
Yeah.
Now, if Ghana decides that we are not going to spend a penny on the national team, and we put that in the constitution, how is the FA going to declare themselves as owner of the national team?
Ghana cannot do that because we are citizens of this nation.
So I'm saying that citizens of Cameroon, there are some rights they enjoy, and there are some rights Ghanaian citizens don't enjoy. In some countries, there's nothing called free education. In other countries, free education is from nursery to university. It's the nation that has decided that is the way we want to go. So I'm saying that the fact that government continues to use our money,
it's not the government, it is the state.
Whatever.
The state is
whatever. They are semantics. They are semantics.
Maybe. They are not semantics.
Say the state or government say they amount for seeker taxpayers' money. Ever funded the national team. Nobody can claim to be owners of that team. If you are the owner, you pay for it.
Listen. When people are going to get SS free, their properties that they have, is it owned by the government? Obi school no Juma. Does he give his salary to government? even though he has been educated free by the state. Is that what you are saying? Or people in football are not Ghanaians?
No. That's not the point. Maybe. Wonderful. What say
yes.
The GFA are the owners?
Yes.
And I'm saying that, and in your kind, you know, maybe I don't get that.
Listen.
Because if you are the owners, you do not allow people to pay for what you claim is yours.
Are you aware of what?
The GFA goes into an election.
Okay.
And then maybe they go into an election, elect their leaders.
Who are supposed to? Mami advance me agreement.
But okay, and that's why our discussion. We can do that another time.
Let me ask you this question. One factory, one this is a buying this amount for factory, factory they are buying there.
Because I buy decided so ben, sir.
That is what is stated in the constitution. And that is why
I buy decided so ben, sir. But also the owners, if you own the Black Stars.
Listen.
The Black Stars is for Ghanaians, it's not for the FA.
Master, when you call people and you don't want them to talk, that you must as well let them stop.
Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. You have raised an argument.
I have raised an argument.
I'm saying that
you are the host. And you have called me to find out my opinion about an issue. Allow me to advise my opinion.
Wonderful. That wasn't our discussion. No, that wasn't our discussion. Don't get upset. That wasn't the discussion.
I'm not upset.
Me
upset. But me chiro say me awo yen nyan to kwase.
Me say. O do be say unu na me tie. Me say.
Me unu na.
Me say tie. Asem na ye cannot go far baby ananye no. But the argument that the GFA are the owners of the Black Stars.
You didn't allow me to land. And you didn't, because you didn't allow me to land, you didn't understand what I want to mean.
Oh, this is not a new
we are talking about performance of the national team, and I was going to give you scenarios. You didn't allow me. Yes, it is for us.
It is for us. Owners of Black Stars.
Yes.
Let me
give you an example. About some years ago, lawyer Fuamuni argued me on this issue. I told him that he's a lawyer. Any property of the state is either by law or an act of parliament. He should give me a law or an act of parliament that makes the Black Stars the owner, the property of the state.
You will be my GFA. Is there any law that says that the GFA is for Black Stars are for GFA? Is that in your books?
Yes. The same constitution tells you that you are free to form an association and join other associations, national or international. And we have formed our association called the Ghana Football Association. And we affiliated to CAF and FIFA in 1958. CAF and FIFA have tournaments. And they are saying that raise a team to come and play. And it is the FA that raises a team to go and play, not any other person. If I have raised a team to go and play, and as a Ghanaian, and by constitution, I am entitled to assistance from the ministry that is related to what I'm doing, does it make that thing that I've raised your property?
Assistance, let's say. Full funding, and I'm now offering assistance.
Oh, no, full funding, whatever.
But everything about national team is paid by the state.
It is never true. It is never true.
And then I
who train the players?
And the coaches, I bind it to your coaches.
Coaches.
Government pays the coaches.
Look at what you are saying.
The
coaches are trained, the players are trained by members of the association. And
wonderful.
They are being invited by the association to come and perform a duty for the association. And that is why, if you remember, there was a time a coach Chan was South Africa. The clubs refused in South Africa to release their players for that Chan. Because they thought, according to them, it will affect their performance locally. And nobody could do anything to them. And I'm saying that this notion, that is why our national team these days are not performing. And I'm giving you an example. When Nkrumah gave the late Ohinijan the freedom to operate as the director of sports, in charge of all sports, Ghana football performed. Acheampong came, gave Simpas Ante the freedom to operate. Ghana performed. Rollins came, he did same. Ghana performed. Look at from 93, when we came into this dispensation. 93, Rollins was there. He understood the system. We performed. From 2000 upwards, when President J.A. Kufuor came, having been a board director of Kotoko, knew that football arrangement, you need to allow football to operate. Football people to operate. 2006, for the first time, we went to the World Cup and we performed. When Atamils came, somebody who has been part of football and a board chairman of AFCON knew what football is about. He allowed the FA to operate within the confines of the constitution. By 2009, for the first time in Africa, Ghana won the Under-20 World Cup. By 2010, we went to finals in Angola and went to the World Cup quarterfinals, equaling the other two African countries' record, Senegal and Cameroon. It is recently that they say Morocco a semi-final. Now, when President Mahama came, I always said it, he didn't understand football. Look at what happened to us in World Cup 2014. Nanadu came. Look at what happened 2022. Look at what happened our AFCON under the sports minister, this man, Yabani Yaba. Because they wouldn't allow football people to operate. And I'm saying that in other countries like Mali, Cameroon, Senegal, where they allow the Football Association to operate within the system as enshrined in the Constitution, they are performing.
Wonderful.
The fact that...
Wonderful.
Yes.
You managed to intimidate me to listen.
I am not managing.
Now you raise your point. You raise your point. I raise mine. Who is who host now? Oh, yes, me. What count there? My minka be near host.
What was said out here?
I'm asking questions. I want to ask you questions about the points you have raised.
When I have, well, you know, say interjection is not.
But when I'm asking a question, and your interjection, you have made one point. You are moving on to the another, and I want to ask a question.
I'm making a point to the fact of performance of the Black Stars. I'm not landed.
No, but you give a tragedy. You say and say now we ye. Now we and I want to ask a question about that. If you allow me.
Okay, I will allow you because you are a friend.
Me say. And tiasie ni nyina no obi ntiasie ni nyina no. E kire say the otiasie ne the one tiasie he has a major role to play. And unto no tiasie ye one tiasie ye no my example of Ohinijan and Dr. Nkrumah. So it means that when they have a role to play and when they play that role well, that's where you function well.
So let me tell you, it's good you have mentioned Dr. Nkrumah. We are aware that Nkrumah for more Republicans as the national team. And FIFA told them that he cannot use Republicans because the team must be selected by the association. Are you aware?
Very much aware.
So if you are aware, why do you allow me to talk plenty?
Wonderful. The point is about the ownership.
The ownership is the Ghana Football Association. That is why FIFA told Kwame Nkrumah point blank that Ghana as a nation cannot form a team to take part in our tournament. So they have to use the Ghana Football Association, that time the Ghana Mature Football Association, to select players within the members to form the representative team of the association. As simple as
that. Wonderful. Ebia, we may have to do it another time. Ungoka to be a host. No, Ebia is allowed to make the point. I'm saying that the Black Stars are played by Ghanaians. The reason why you cannot use a foreigner to play for the national team means that FIFA recognizes the role of the state in forming the national team.
That is not.
And the fact that
is not the reason.
The fact that
not the reason.
The
GFA, not the
GFA is doing that because they are based in this country.
No, the reason is not the role of the state. That is why FIFA.
Now, Ghana, ni Black Stars.
Still, FIFA has a regulation that says that before you can play for a particular association, you must be a national of the nation that association is coming from. The nation, everywhere the nation comes in, but the nation does not own your property. That's why I'm saying the nation is using taxpayers' money to look at people in school free when they go and work.
Yeah, because they are nationals.
Are football people not nationals?
Yeah, they are nationals.
What you are saying?
They are nationals.
Is not a Ghanaian.
They are nationals, so the schools belong to the state. Schools no more funding in a state.
Now you are even buttressing my argument. I buying a school. I'm a free. We are one year. GFA from GFA. Yes, players are yet to put abandoned to boot. Abandoned to FIFA the Yamabo tournament to be a form a representative team. Now, abandon also yes, yeah. Wait, team the
boot to the buying it to.
Then football for one because
boot to the buying it to boot no.
Abandon money to boot.
Nina sponsors be buying
it. Richmond Lante, boot audition abon abandon tomano. I have friends say.
Who's abona oka hodian? Baba bon national team na buy will pay you.
It is not Aban will pay you. Aban only contribution per the Constitution Article 37(2)(a). Unless we want to say that people just went to Parliament, decided to put something called Constitution, it's not necessary.
It is necessary because they are vested interest. That's why.
That is it.
So they are vested interest.
Constitution guides us what to do. If the Constitution tells you that you have the right and freedom to form an association, and that right and freedom can be exercised to even join an international association, then the international association says, come, I'm going to do something. So let us form a team and come and do it. Now, Abano there. Abaya na oto nyom na no Guinness record in the book of record. Abana Ampom Pisca into it.
Wonderful. GFA owners of Black Stars haven't just said that.
I won't just say say why you want to say won't just say, but it is clear in the Constitution. And I've read 2 articles: 21 1E, 37 2A.
So from what you have said, I just say state knows are bino and allow the in quotes owners now. National team bomarding.
Yes.
Not an owners giving more modern. I just will be a bomb.
Let me bring in this before I go forward. Because of the misunderstanding of people, in this same Constitution, Article 37(5), let me read. Added, the state shall assure that adequate facilities for sport are provided throughout Ghana, and that sports are promoted as a means of fostering national integration, health, and self-discipline, as well as international friendship and understanding. Now, the state provides this for us to be able to use and do whatever the constitution requires. Because the understanding of people is that football already a business. Somebody can close down Accra has a sports stadium for 1 month. A sports facility, as per the constitution, to be used for sporting activities. They close down for concert. And we sit in Ghana because we do not even understand what the constitution derives from us. Not a whole professor.
What? Constitutional interpretation or court?
Oh. And now we need Supreme Court ruling. Russell versus the GFA. Go and take and read.
No, sister, what is the case?
Well, we will be me copy book.
Me just say, since the thing is in Article 27, close testing or court anyway.
Why do you have to go to court?
Oh, sometimes you need proper interpretation.
How do you take an ignorant person to court?
No, sometimes you need proper interpretation.
We don't need that. They should take it. As we sit here today, Okoya Winda, there was 3 FIFA CAF approved stadia. Oko Douala, there were 3. Oko Limbe, where I stayed, there were 3. Oko Bafusama, there were 3. Oko Ngaundera, there were 2. Oko Garwa, there were 2. Ghana, as I sit now today, because of ignorance and because people, when they are given position, they think that others are not Ghanaians. We have only one FIFA approved stadium, which is Kumasi. And this is a nation we want to go to AFCON and win the cup.
We have to do this again, no? Because even on the stadium, no. On the stadium, no. And there are issues we need to discuss well.
Yes.
Because I'll say no wonder Prof. Chumasi. Okay. All right. Wonderful.
He is ignorant about the constitution.
Why are you Professor Chumasi?
And unfortunately for us, you have clubs like Accra Hasofo, Olympic, being forced to come to Kumasi to play their own match. It's a size of nothing. National Theatre, can you go to National Theatre and play football there? And this is Ghana. And we want to compete with the Bali.
Oh. Hello? Friend be na time. Our quick one. Oh, friend be wonderful be na. No make it the final point. Yes, sir. Or no, mahuna mani mahu. Abas, now the other when you come kakana. Oh, that's why you can. But if I come and say, you're not trying to be, ma'am, trying.
Baby Aboko.
Now I no pay. Tell my you tell who how they move how to one number.
Whom you are cried.
Mahunda.
Whom made about
I never know TV so. Mewa. Time one
Black Stars.
But when I will receive one.
Say venue near.
Ah, dear.
Yes,
oh, okay.
Mini CEO for Nations FC.
Oh, okay. Hey, and your general manager.
See,
no, a big man. Yes, sir. Oh, they are big men. They are big men. Now, and I wear a spokesperson. That's a way coming. We are honored to be with your CEO.
Exactly.
We go over here and I'm saying, you must say salary now all the bear 30,000. I already bear 11,000.
Oh, I don't pay the boko. 2 things. Afiaso.
Yes.
Na most of the animal year you may. And now I was say Afiaso, no, I was say nations, so you're bana yabechiamo. Near Damasi. A chitaya modetaya chima ligi.
That's
maybe I need Dane Mukaya. Yes,
I don't know whom will have a say, away wins and a dear wins. Home wins. Munya say how many home wins?
6.
6 home wins.
Yeah.
When you how many home matches?
9.
Hey, and I didn't know.
Eko to na asin kwa na ko bodro.
No, Lagos City.
Lagos City.
Hey, I didn't know. Yes, more last minute equalize and win be. Easy. As your point na go.
It was a time I said, yeah, boy, your first Division 1 league, you know. You bought the entire season. You bought the entire Division 1 season, no, with only 1 draw. You winning matches.
Wow, what a fortress.
Yes, it is that mentality, no players.
So we don't lose here.
We don't lose here.
Okay.
Yeah, only
about starting and crying as a struggle. So now you were not losing there.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
And why Bibia.
Yes, some were very good players.
Sure.
I've seen the team.
Yeah.
Oh, not home.
Yes.
And now physical say baba who some boy match team ni and now mo football so say music as some problem, you know.
It's not an issue.
We can we na bi ni ho.
Be currency that from the.
So man we be ka crack and have mo sampanyin fo hu e wo soro.
Amba bato sa ha no.
Eh ba mo dey last.
Amba bato sa ha no.
How big?
How now can you see ze busumi mi na kan busumi nzana.
Ebi nsi o nations. Ebi nsi o nations. Ghana. Abbas Ghana. Ebi nsi. Nations ebi nsi. Ebi nsi. Different way of you run a team. Na teams ni be brain realize na main council.
How come
yes. Ebi mu ye nyoma because of a player. Oh, me twa say no akofa. But so many bezo na for ntimi ntwa. So set realistic targets ma wo. Yes, enti ebi nsi. Ye nim de
enema market ka mu doso.
De bosumi bia wo tua
yes. Ene yiska.
Enye de ode kofa back on the so for we are 3 years. Na de bosumi bia ba.
Yes.
And we
also baby what the fire no. Part of Sanya money come to about the Akadoso.
So, Madam, I feel so Tina and Chia.
That's right.
And Asedania de Bremona, Yabecho. Yes, Yabecho also be Bicacra.
Oh, fine. Oh, fine. Hey, wow. Oh, yeah,
and your mouth.
Why I just have a crack.
Your mouth.
Move camera.
From Nations FC.
I mean, who has 4 years? About wait, say, yeah, but there be see a tron nation born one. I ask to be that bag.
Your mouth.
Say,
you bet say, you bet you some person you so you bet you some watch the content. Communication.
I send you TV so.
The video no. Yes, I'm on the channel.
Yeah, branded.
Channel so fake.
That's just the same board that. That's just the that.
No, aside no. Your mark.
Oh. About we don't proper branding.
So me,
about referee match we near the match.
Yeah, branded pen. Pen branded.
Wow.
I love Nations FC.
The way I'm the referee.
I love Nations FC. Na fe wo ye brochure it will be containing information be out person.
What's here boy and
Unya Fati.
Wow.
Oh.
Abas. Now we did 2 years come on by.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, replica.
Yeah, we
message so. Empire na me boss size no go ever bro.
Yeah, share.
Eh, dance na amafo. Say Nations FC, MFP and check 2 minister bebo. Wow. Oh. Nations. About with the effect, not country.
Yes, you know.
About with the effect.
I'm French house here.
We are wicked.
I'm French house here.
Yes, Damasepa. Yes, some of my support here.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Damasepa. A brave radio see, I know the betray. baby animal was a man.
Jenny, you're there, your best friend. Thanks.
Half season, I say now, me up and you can refuse. Yes, me. Yeah, there be a come see refugee benefit them the Majaka because club will be any and also Babu, we say they be on good day and bad day and near my waiting me near me. My refugee, we are dealing a dear benefit baby so ever be quite young.
Go be by go no na yes I be anombo
emudia
bechem dia
born ko ya de no ba no boni nim ko born she na go yi nje ko ji penalty ni empe ni ipigu no
ya dia si
ya jami aduma